Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Wakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, it's about a post that this Texas mayor, Tim Boyd, right, has said about the storm and the residents out there in Texas that have no power, no hot water, and all these other things, man. Which this letter and this post is in my thinking, it's to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the chosen people of the Most High, man. And this further shows you that the so-called white man, Esau Edom, hates you, man. This shows you that he can't stand you, man. This shows you the level of hatred that he has for you. He just don't give a damn about you. The so-called white man is Esau Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the chosen people of the Most High. You are the children of Israel. You are Israelites. You're not Texans, You're not African American, black. You're not none of that, man. You are Israelites, man. And in these last days, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is going to show you, man, this devil, because this devil is about to show his horns, man. He's about to show his horns, man. You don't want to understand who you dealing with, man. You don't want to believe who you dealing with, man. You want to believe that this man loves you, man. So I'm gonna read some of the article. Well, I'm actually gonna read it. I'm gonna read it, man. We're gonna go through it. All right. So we're gonna start. It says Texas mayor resigns after telling residents desperate for power and heat. Only the strong will survive, man. And let me get this first, because Esau Edom is weak, man. The so-called white man is weak by nature, man. Who said it? The Most High said it, man. Right? The Most High said it. This is Genesis from the beginning, man. Genesis chapter 25, right? Verse 22, right? And it says, well, I'm going to start at 21. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. Right? Because, Rebecca couldn't have children, She couldn't have children. Right? So, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebecca, his wife, conceived, man. So Isaac went to the Most High, and he basically prayed to the Most High and prayed for a child. And Rebecca, she wound up having a child, man, when she couldn't. So that was a miracle and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? So it says, verse 22, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, man. So she asked the Lord, man. She asked him. She said, if you gave me this blessing, why is all this rumbling and why am I having these pains and things like that, Right? Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 nations, man. Meaning 2 different nationalities, 2 manner of people, man. Right? And 2 manner of people, man, shall be separated from thy bowels, man. So when we came out, we was gonna be separate anyway, you know. So there goes that everybody are supposed to unify and be together, man. The Most High separated us even from the womb, you know. We was never meant to get along, man. Right? It says, and one people shall be stronger than the other people. Now, when you look at society now, man, all the hell that the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans go through, man, we are able to endure those things. Why? First, we are the chosen people. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is with us. You know, and we are stronger, man. Physically, mentally, spiritually. We are stronger than the so-called white man, man. You know? As a nation, we are stronger than the so-called white man, man. You see videos where the so-called white man, he has to have his gun in order to be equal to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But hand to hand, he can't deal with us, man. You know, he can't deal with us, man, on that level. So he has to have a weapon, right? So by this Texas mayor saying only the strong will survive, hey, we've been surviving, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans been surviving, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the mercy, man. Right? It says, and when her days, or Salakia, I'm going to go back. It says, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, the elder shall serve the younger, man. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. What people are red, man? The so-called white man. That's why we say so-called, man, because he's not white. He's red, man. Right? Why? He has no melanin. You know, his blood showeth forth through his skin, man. So therefore, he's red. He's not white. Right? It says, all over like a hairy garment. When they come out, they are hairy, man. Some of them are born with tails. They get them cut off at birth, man. Right? And they called his name Esau, man. Esau means wasted away, man. Wasted away is he. Because he has no melanin, man. He looks like something that's undone. You know how you get chicken when you go to the supermarket and you get chicken, it looks like the so-called white man, man. But when you cook it, it looks like you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? It says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. Because that was symbolic that this brother was going to take down Esau Edom, man. Who is this brother? And his name was called Jacob. His name was called Jacob, man. Who is Jacob? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, right? So, hey, man, that is the description of the so-called white man and you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. The reason it didn't describe Jacob is because Jacob looked like the rest of the earth, man. He looked like all the other people that were on the earth, man. Everybody has melanin except the so-called white man, man. That was a mark that Yahweh Shem Yahushua put on this, man, so that way you will be able to know who it is, man. Right? So now, let me read this real quick. Let me get into this. Texas mayor resigns after telling residents desperate for power and heat. Only the strong will survive, right? A Texas mayor resigns after seemingly telling residents to fend for themselves in a Facebook post amidst a deadly and record-breaking winter storm that left much of the state without power on Tuesday, right? And this was published February 18th. Today is the 20, I believe it's the 20th. You know, so yeah, about 2 days. No. I think today is the 21st, I believe. Right? And it says, as then mayor of Colorado City, Tim Boyd wrote an insensitive message for people desperate for heat, water, and power, saying, only the strong will survive and the weak will perish, man. No one owes you or your family anything. Now, he cannot be talking to his people, man. He is directing this to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? Because the so-called white man, he got this land through rape, robbery, and murder from his ancestors, man. We built this country, man. So how the hell this damn devil gonna say no one owes you or your family anything, man? Everything that the so-called white man has, it belongs to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? He owns nothing. Nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. So basically, you saying if the power goes out, if you ain't got no hot water or no water at all, hey man, you're not supposed to get anything, man. This is how much hatred the so-called white man has for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And I heard that it's only no power and water in the poor neighborhoods, man. Out there in Texas, man. And who lives in the poor neighborhoods, man? Huh? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The rich neighborhoods, they got all that, man. All right? It says, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this, he said. Sink or swim is your choice. Look, man. He don't give a damn, man. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. And he emphasized that he capitalized nothing, man. But if he was out there, hey, man, he wouldn't be saying this, man. It says, I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. Now, throughout history, you had the so-called white man and woman say that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans always want a handout, man. You always, you know, you the top getting food stamps. You lead and getting public assistance and government help. When that's a damn lie, man. The so-called white man and woman, they the top people on food stamps and getting help from the government, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's on this earth belongs to the children of Israel, you damn devil. Everything y'all got, y'all rape, robbed, and murdered for it, man. Right? Now, let me see. It says, Boyd told people, I'm going to read this post in a minute right here. Boyd told people without water to think outside the box to survive, man. Now, how does Esau Edom think outside the box, man? When he don't got, he goes and he kills a bunch of people and take what they have and call it his own, man. All these countries, Esau Edom has came in, raped, robbed, and murdered, and pillaged, and took whatever he wanted, man. But he telling other people, he telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to think outside the box, man, to survive, man. Which we do that anyway, man. We are the salt of the earth, man. We've been down and out for the longest, man, and we found ways to survive through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Right? It said, and call people waiting in the cold because they have no power lazy. What is a person supposed to do if there's a power grid that controls the power in that region and it goes out, man? Yeah, you can light candles. You know, if you got the old school, fireplace, then you can do something. But most people don't have that, man. Most people, their houses is through central air, you know, off the power grid, man. So, you calling people lazy, man, when you put these people in a situation where they can't have things of their own, man, where they have to depend on that power grid, man. You know, that's why brothers and sisters and this truth, man, and all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you got to learn how to make fires on your own. You know, you always got to think about times, man. You got to think about things, and you got to know the times that you're living in, man. Because this ain't the end, man. It's going to get worse than this, man. It's going to get worse than this, man. It says, even as authorities were telling people to stay home to avoid icy roads, man. So it's icy and cold as hell in the house. It's even cold outside, man. You know, where people supposed to go. And this is in Texas, man. Where Texas is not prepared for any cold weather like this, man. This is crazy, man. It says, and he says, bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout, he said, before finishing off his message in capital letters. Don't be part of the problem, be a part of the solution. What the hell does that mean, man? What the hell does that mean, man? You so-called white people, man, you are proud, man. You know? Because if the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, man, wasn't in America at all, man, you would bring your red ass over there to terrorize us, man. And say we a problem, man, when we away from your ass, man. You would call us a problem if you ain't never seen us again, man. If Yahweh Shem Yahushua was to take every so-called Negro, Latino, Native American and put us in our own land, which he is going to do in these upcoming times, that's about to happen real soon, right? But if he put us over there tomorrow and said, this is where my people going to dwell at, your red ass will be like, y'all are part of the problem, man. When we ain't nowhere near your ass, man. He said, be a part of the solution, man. Well, I know the solution, man. The solution is to eradicate all you so-called white people, man. Because you are the cancer of the earth, man. Leave the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American alone, man. Get away from us, man. Leave us the hell alone, man. Right? So now let me go up, man, and read this. Matter of fact, let me get... Because this is pure hatred, man. This is pure hatred, man. Right? So I'm going to read this in a minute. Right? All right. And it says, this is Genesis 27 and verse 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob. The so-called white man hates you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? But our people believe that he doesn't hate them, man. He believes that he's your... Our people believe that he's their friend, man. That he's for them, man. Right? Why did Esau hate Jacob, man? It goes back to the beginning, right? Because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. What did he bless Jacob with? What did he bless you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans with, man? The kingdom. The laws. To be his people, man. His chosen. So Esau Edom is hurt, man. Esau Edom is mad, man. He hates you for that, man. Right? Here, let me get... Because a lot of our people, man... Salaki. a lot of our people, right? They trust in this man. They trust in the so-called white man. They trust in his system. They trust and they trust in oppression, man. Right? They trust in oppression, man. I didn't intend for this to be so long, but this thing, it kind of got me vexed, man. Let me see something. Salakia. Salakia, Israel. A lot of our people, they trust in oppression, man. This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemies, man. The so-called white man is your enemy, man. Right? Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. So the so-called white man is purely wicked, man. If you can't see it in this post, and don't think that this is just one so-called white man. He the only one feels like that. Not all of them feel that way. They all feel that way, man. There's no such thing as a righteous Edomite, man. That's what the so-called white man is, man. They are Edomites, man. They are not white people, man. They are Edomites, man. Right? It says, though he humbled himself, well, in this case, he didn't humble himself. He said, let me hurt someone's feelings while I have a minute, man. So he knew what he was about to say, right? It says, and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So it says, though some so-called white people go crouching and come up humble, and they may speak with you and ask you how your day is, and good morning and good night, and have a safe trip, and this and that, man. Take heed of him, man. Take good heed and beware of him, man. Right? And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away, man. So this man's wickedness is going to stay there, man. He may try to cover it, but hey, man, sooner or later, his wickedness is going to come out, man. And that's what this Edomite, Tim Boyd, his wickedness came out, man. That's just what it is, man. Our people cannot fathom that, man. They don't believe that you so-called they don't believe that the so-called white man is their enemy, man. And none of these nations give a damn, man. Not just the so-called white man, the so-called African man, Chinese man, Japanese man, East Indian man, Chinese man, and Arab man, man. They don't give a damn about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans neither, man. You think any of them gonna let you in their house, man? If they got running water and heat, man, you think they gonna, and you came knocking on the door and you say you need help, you have no heat. You think these other nations gonna let you in their house, man? Hell no, man. They don't give a damn about you neither. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Who gonna have pity upon us, man? Not Tim Boyd. Tim Boyd said, hey, figure it out, man. He said, figure it out, man. He said, or who will bemoan thee? Who gonna mourn for you, man? Who gonna feel sorry for you, man? Nobody ain't gonna feel sorry for you, man. You know? Or who shall go aside and ask how thou doest? Who gonna come to your who gonna come and knock on your door? Which other nation gonna come and knock on your door and ask how you doing, man, in this winter storm, man? None of them, man. When times like this happen, man, you see how selfish people are, man. But you see, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you don't get it, man. You hate each other out there in Houston. You a bunch of homosexuals out there, man. You got brothers that teach out in Houston, man. You got Israelites teaching on the corners in Houston. I'm pretty sure some of y'all was scoffing. Some of y'all was probably cursing the prophets out. the servants of the Lord out, you know. So this is judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on you, man. But what's going to happen? This is going to pass, right? This is going to pass. It's going to get warm. And you niggas, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you're going to go back to your wickedness, man. Right? This is the scourge that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is bringing upon you, man. This is a scourge, man. This is a scourge that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is bringing on you, man. Right? That's just, hey, you, man, listen. Let me find this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, right? Bro, I'm going to start at 17. And then I'm going to read this real quick. I'm going to run through that real quick. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Who going to deliver you in this time of trouble, man? Who going to deliver you in this winter storm? Right? Who? It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, man. Right? Hey, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. And great death. A lot of people dying out there, man. You had a brother freeze in his damn car, man. You had a mother and a daughter. They went in the car to get heat, but left the garage door closed and got killed and got put to death by carbon monoxide poisoning, man. And the carbon monoxide went all through the house, and they got the father and the son sick, man. But they survived, you know. But hey, that's the great death, man. So let me read this real quick, and I'll come back to this. Right? Tim Boyd, it says, let me hurt someone's feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Doesn't the so-called white man always say, we got to come together as Americans and help each other in a time of trouble? But right here, he's saying it's not the government's responsibility to help you, to support you during trying times like this, man. See how much of a hypocrite the so-called white man is, man? He says, sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. All he was missing was to say, I'm tired of you niggas looking for a handout, man. Because that's who he's talking to. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside the box. Where you supposed to get water from then? If you have no water, how you gonna think outside the box if you ain't got water, man? Either you have it or you don't. You can't substitute water for nothing, man. You know? Right? It says, if you are sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is direct result of your raising. What kind of shit? Hey, man. The so-called white man is the damn devil, man. This thing vexes you, man. Because how this damn nigga going, because that's who the so-called white race is, man. They a bunch of niggas, man. How you gonna tell somebody? It says, if you're sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and you are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're late, you don't think people are trying to keep warm in their house, man? You don't think they probably got little fires here and there that they trying to just keep warm? A direct result of your race. What the hell would you do? Tim Boyd? Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish. Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this, man. All right, so if God gave you the tools, why you didn't put the tools in this post, man? Why did you just tell people, look, figure it out, get over it, huh? Because you don't have the answers, you damn devil. Said, I don't even want to read that, man, because this God is Satan right here, man. This is sadly a product of the socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent and handouts. So basically he's saying the ones that work are his people, man. And the ones that are dependent and handouts are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But our people trust in oppression. Our people trust in Egypt. Our people trust in the so-called white man, man. Am I sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water? Yes. But I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them into one group. So basically you saying I'm gonna help my people, but these people, these poor people, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, hey, you gotta figure it out, man. It says, bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. See how the so-called white man flips it on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Don't get mad now, because brothers on the highways and hedges been telling you who this man is and what this man is about, but you have yet to listen and hearken to the words of the Lord, man. You think the brothers that's on the highways and hedges are saying what they feel, man? You think these are our words? These ain't our words, man. These are the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So I'm going to read this and I'm going to close out. I'm going to start from the top. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 17. Because this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is speaking. This is what he's telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Right? Verse 18, 2nd Esdras 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come, man? What do you do when these evils come to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? You pray and you turn to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? That's what you do, man. It says, behold, verse 19, behold, famine, the plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, man. So this is set as a scourge. This scourge is sent for a correction, man, to show you that the Most High is doing this to you, man. Right? It says, but for all these things, they will not turn from their wickedness, man. Because, like I said, after this is over with, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will go back to your wickedness, man. You're going to go back to being wicked, back to doing what you're doing, man. Getting on whatever, being freaks, faggots, lesbians, doing all that, man. Right? It says, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So you ain't gonna think about this. You probably gonna say, yo, that storm, man, that was crazy, man. That storm was crazy. But yo, man, we about to celebrate, man. We about to go hang out, man. We about to smoke this weed. You know what I'm saying? We about to go to the club. We about to go to the strip club, man. You're not mindful of what happened, man. You're not thinking, damn, I want to make sure the next time something like this happens, man, you know, or better yet, I'm gonna get right, man. All the stuff I was doing, man. Hey, man, I know that the Most High did that to me for a reason, man. So let me get right, man. Let me change my life, man. Let me come out of whatever I'm doing that's wicked, man. You're not going to say that, man. You're not going to be mindful of this storm, man. Of these cold-ass temperatures over there, man. Of all the death that came with this storm, man. You're not going to be mindful of that, man. Right? It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, man. Now, a brother put up a video, you know, GMS, a brother from GMS, South Carolina, SC, you know, shalom to that brother. He showed a photo where they was charging $19 for some damn water, man. They was charging $19 for some damn water, man. I believe it was a 32 pack of Aquafina, man. Charging $19 for some damn water, man. And then he showed how much the same water cost out there where he was in South Carolina. I believe the water was about $3.99, $4.99 or something like that, man. So you see, in Texas, the victuals, they ain't come cheap, man. They tripled the price, man. Right? It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion, man. Because it's about to be a famine out here, you know. There's about to be different diseases coming forth. They said they got a disease that causes you to vomit and die within hours, man. You know? So all hell is about to break loose. It's about to be great death and mourning, man. You know? That's what it's about to be. I'm going to get one more. Because our people, man, this is gonna be my last one. I'm gonna close out. This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense, man. Who's saying he will go and return to his place? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. He's not gonna hear you, man, until you turn from your wickedness, man. Right? And Salakia, it said, until they acknowledge their offense and seek my face, seek his word, seek his laws, seek his righteousness, man. Right? It says, in their affliction, they will seek me early, man. So you're going to find Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these trying times, man. You think this storm was something, man? Wait till you see what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to do on the earth, man. And Tim Boy, you ain't gonna make it, man. The Most High gonna make sure you eat these words that you said here, man. He gonna make sure you eat these words, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Wakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this video. Stay strong, Israel. Turn from your wickedness. Repent. Seek Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, man. Because he's the only one that's going to save you from these times to come. Shalom. Love y'all, Israel.